Dear listeners, welcome to History with Herodotus, where we embark on a journey through the annals of time, unraveling the mysteries of our collective past. Today we find ourselves soaring through the skies as we delve into the captivating tale of the Wright brothers and early aviation. This is a story of human ingenuity, perseverance, and the unrelenting pursuit of innovation. As we set the stage for this fascinating narrative, let us transport ourselves to the late 19th century, when the world was on the cusp of a revolution in transportation. It was an era marked by experimentation, curiosity, and a deep-seated desire to defy gravity. Amidst this backdrop, two brothers from Dayton, Ohio, would emerge as pioneers in the field of aviation. Our story begins on a chilly winter morning, December 17, 1903, at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, a small coastal town nestled between the Atlantic Ocean and the Albemarle Sound. The windswept dunes of Kitty Hawk, with their soft golden sand and gentle slopes, stretched towards the horizon like an endless sea of silk. The air was crisp, filled with the sweet scent of salt water and the cries of seagulls wheeling overhead. It was here, in this picturesque setting, that the Wright brothers would conduct their groundbreaking experiments. As we explore the earliest history of the Wright brothers and early aviation, we find ourselves immersed in a world of trial and error, of experimentation and discovery. The windswept beaches of Kitty Hawk, the rolling hills of Ohio, and the visionary minds of the Wright brothers all converge to create a narrative that is both captivating and inspiring. In 1899, the Wright brothers began to design and test their own gliders, using the winds of Kitty Hawk to lift their creations into the air. Over the next few years, they refined their designs, experimenting with different wing shapes, control systems, and materials. Their gliders became increasingly sophisticated, and by 1902, they had developed a machine that could stay aloft for several seconds, covering distances of up to 600 feet. The Wright brothers drew inspiration from other pioneers in the field, including Otto Lilienthal, a German engineer who had made significant contributions to the development of gliders. Lilienthal's work on wing design and control systems had a profound impact on the Wright brothers' own research, and his tragic death in 1896 served as a poignant reminder of the risks and challenges involved in pursuing the dream of flight. Another key figure in the development of early aviation was Sir George Cayley, an English engineer who was often credited with designing the first successful glider. In 1853, Cayley built a glider that flew for several seconds, covering a distance of over 200 feet. This achievement marked a significant milestone in the history of aviation and paved the way for future innovators like the Wright brothers. As we delve deeper into the origins of the Wright brothers and early aviation, we find ourselves in the midst of a vibrant community of inventors, engineers, and enthusiasts who were passionate about the pursuit of flight. The late 19th century was a time of great innovation, with advances in materials science, mathematics, and physics all contributing to the development of early aviation. The stage is set for the emergence of a revolutionary technology that would change the world forever. Dear listeners, welcome back to History with Herodotus, as we continue our journey through the fascinating tale of the Wright brothers and early aviation. As we delve into the early 20th century, we witness the dawn of a new age in human flight. The year 1903 marks a pivotal moment in this narrative, as the Wright brothers successfully launched their powered, heavier-than-air aircraft, defying gravity and pushing the boundaries of what was thought possible. On December 17, 1903, Orville piloted the first flight, staying aloft for 12 seconds and covering a distance of 120 feet. This historic achievement marked the beginning of a new era in aviation, one that would transform our understanding of the world and revolutionize transportation. Over the next few years, the Wright brothers continued to refine their designs, experimenting with different wing shapes, control systems, and materials. Their aircraft became increasingly sophisticated, and by 1905, They had developed a machine that could stay aloft for several minutes, covering distances of up to 24 miles. The Wright brothers' innovative use of three-axis control, which enabled pilots to control roll, pitch, and yaw, was a major breakthrough in aviation technology. As news of the Wright brothers' achievements spread, the world began to take notice. In 1908, Wilbur traveled to Europe, where he demonstrated the Wright brothers' aircraft to stunned audiences in France and Italy. The impact of these demonstrations was profound, inspiring a new generation of inventors and innovators to pursue careers in aviation. One notable figure who was influenced by the Wright brothers' achievements was Glenn Curtiss, an American inventor and aviation pioneer. Curtiss developed his own designs for aircraft, including the iconic Junebug, which made history in 1908 by becoming the first airplane to fly a distance of over 1 mile. The rivalry between the Wright brothers and Curtiss would drive innovation in the early days of aviation, as each side sought to outdo the other in terms of design, performance, and safety. The early 20th century was also marked by the establishment of the first aviation organizations and regulatory bodies. In 1905, the Aeronautical Society of Great Britain was founded, with the aim of promoting the development of aviation and providing a forum for inventors and innovators to share their ideas. The United States followed suit in 1907, with the establishment of the Aero Club of America. As we explore this period in greater depth, we find ourselves immersed in a world of innovation and experimentation. The early days of aviation were marked by trial and error, as pioneers like the Wright brothers, Glenn Curtiss, and others pushed the boundaries of what was thought possible. We witnessed the development of new materials, such as aluminum and steel, which enabled the construction of stronger, lighter aircraft. We also see the emergence of new technologies, such as the internal combustion engine, which provided the power needed to propel these early aircraft through the skies. The innovation and creativity that characterized this period were truly remarkable, and it is a testament to human ingenuity that we were able to overcome the numerous challenges that stood in our way. The world was forever changed by the achievements of the Wright brothers and their contemporaries, who dared to dream of a future where humans could soar through the skies with ease. Dear listeners, welcome back to History with Herodotus, as we conclude our journey through the fascinating tale of the Wright brothers and early aviation. As the years passed, the world witnessed the decline of the Wright brothers' dominance in aviation. The rise of new manufacturers, such as Boeing and Douglas, marked a shift towards larger, more complex aircraft designs. The introduction of all-metal aircraft, like the Boeing 247 and the Douglas DC-3, revolutionized commercial air travel, making it faster, safer, and more accessible to the masses. Despite this decline, the Wright brothers' legacy endured. Their innovative use of three-axis control, which enabled pilots to control roll, pitch, and yaw, became a standard feature in aircraft design. The development of more powerful engines like the radial engine allowed for greater range and payload capacity. The establishment of regulatory bodies, such as the Federal Aviation Administration in the United States, ensured that safety standards were maintained and improved. One notable example of the Wright brothers' lasting impact is the development of the U.S. aviation industry during World War II. The war effort drove innovation in aircraft design, materials, and production techniques, leading to the creation of iconic planes like the P-51 Mustang and the B-29 Superfortress. The experience and expertise gained during this period laid the foundation for the modern commercial air travel industry. The Wright brothers' innovative spirit also inspired new generations of inventors and engineers. Figures like Amelia Earhart, Charles Lindbergh, and Howard Hughes pushed the boundaries of flight, setting records and achieving feats that were previously thought impossible. The development of new technologies, such as jet engines, helicopters, and spacecraft, continued to expand our understanding of the skies and the universe. Today, the Wright brothers' legacy can be seen in the countless aircraft that crisscross our skies, from commercial airliners to private planes, And from military jets to space exploration vehicles, their innovative spirit continues to inspire new generations of inventors, engineers, and enthusiasts, driving us to push the boundaries of what is possible and to explore the unknown. As we conclude this journey through the history of the Wright brothers and early aviation, we are reminded that the story of human flight is one of perseverance, innovation, and exploration. From the humble beginnings of two brothers on a windswept beach to the modern marvels of aviation, we have come a long way. And yet, as we look to the future, we know that there is still so much to discover, so much to explore, and so much to achieve. In the words of Orville Wright, the desire to fly is an idea handed down to us by our ancestors, who, in their grueling travels across trackless lands, looked enviously on the birds soaring freely through space. The Wright brothers' story is a testament to human ingenuity and the power of innovation. As we continue to push the boundaries of what is possible, we honor their legacy and ensure that their innovative spirit will continue to inspire generations to come. Thank you for joining me on this journey through history with Herodotus. Until next time, farewell. That's all for today's History with Herodotus. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, remember that to understand the present, we must first understand the past.